Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I would like to let you know that I had a personal conversation with unemployment today. Yes, unemployment called me today. And so it took them about, I think, 5 days from the first day I requested a call. So I was happy to see that they actually called me back. I was hopeful. And so I'm sure there are thousands out there who's waiting on that same call. So I thought I would share with you some of what we discussed and what they told me, because my answers may be some of your answers, okay? So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me let you know that now. Share the video with everybody, because it's millions of people on unemployment and they all need these answers. Please, this video should go viral, okay? Alright, so let me get right into it. I have some notes, okay? The question I asked was, my application complete? That's a very important question for you guys to ask if you're able to talk to them, because then you know whether you can expect your check or if you need some additional information or anything like that. So I was happy to hear that my application was complete. Okay, so the next question was, what day do I call in to report in regards to my job history and search? And so they told me my day that I should call in. That's another thing that you guys should find out if you're not sure, or if you can't go on your computer and find out what day should you call in to report. And when you call in, it's going to ask you a series of questions, and you're going to answer those questions to the best of your ability based on your work history, what you did that week. And do not hang up until they say that you can hang up now. Okay? Alright, so that part is crucial, really crucial, because if you don't report your history, work history of what was going on, and answer all the questions for that week, then you can't get paid. Okay, so that's very important. All right. I asked, how long will I have to wait to get my first unemployment check? Now that's the big question that we all have. How long do we have to wait to get the first check? You know, when it was on the news, they said that they're gonna not hold back the first week. You're gonna get your check right away and all of that. Well, after the first week and I didn't get my check, of course now I had that question, right? So what I was told, and this is something that I want you to share this video with others so that they'll know. They told me 29 to 30 days after I filed the first filing. So whatever date you filed on, so let's say for the sake of this conversation, you filed on March 20th. Okay, so it would be 29 to 30 days counting from March 20th is when you should expect a check. Now that's a very, very long time. That's just basically a month. Okay, give or take a day or two, that you have to go without any money at all for survival. No support whatsoever for 1 month. Now that is really a surprise, because I thought when everybody was on TV talking about what they're going to do for us and they're going to get this done right away, I thought that this was all going to happen within a week. And here we are, it's going to be a month out. Okay, so then I asked the next big question that we all want to know. Well, what about when I did my computer work, it did not show any additional $600 stimulus amount. I says, what happened to that? And she said, oh, well, we haven't heard about that yet. We know that they said that they was going to do that, but unemployment have not heard about any funds for that yet. Okay, I said, well, is that going to happen in 30 days? Well, we're not sure, we're waiting. Now that was the answer on that. So my guess is that we'll be waiting on that too. So, you know, everybody's life is upside down, twisted and turned, and you financially are strapped. What in the world are we going to do for 1 month? I just wanted to come on and share this with you. Maybe it would take some people's anxiety down, because when you don't know something, you know, that takes the anxiety and the worry up, right? But at least when you know something, you know, you may not like it, but you can at least kind of calm down some to know what is expected and see how you can figure out life around that. Okay? Yes. So those 2 questions was crucial. Okay? I asked, would unemployment be extended past the regular time frame that they've allotted for this stimulus package to take place? I think that was around 3 months or something like that. Okay? And she said, oh, well, they don't know yet. They may or may not. They're not sure about that. Okay? So don't count on that. So when you get this money from unemployment and the additional $600, if we get it, you should really live as if that's your last, because they don't know what could happen next. Okay? And you can't bank on the unknown. You can't even bank on the known right this second. You know, hopefully that it'll pull through. Okay? Okay, let me go on. I asked, why was the wait so long to get your first check from unemployment? She said because of the thousands and thousands and thousands of people who have applied. So they're backed up. That was the answer to that. Okay? And we do know that there's thousands and thousands of people who applied because they've closed down all the businesses. So of course thousands of people have applied. So that's the answer to that one. The reason why you gotta wait on your first check. Okay? So I thought about all the things that are affecting us due to this illness that is nationwide. So I'm calling it illness. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? I can't say the word for YouTube, okay? But you do know, all right? So these are the things that are affecting us. Our rent, mortgage. I heard some people were already behind in their mortgage, and so now, of course, this takes them to the breaking point. And yes, your governor may have made some provisions that no filing of evictions or anything like that can take place for a certain period of time. And each governor of each state determined what that time frame would be. Okay, so after that, of course, your nerves is on edge again. It's really, really a roller coaster. Okay, so when you get this $1,200, please, that may come first. I understand that may come out starting Thursday. I think today is the 8th, so that would be the 9th or the 10th, they said, would be the first cut of the deposits into the bank. And they said they're starting with the lowest paid people first. Okay, so you guys comment and let me know if and when you see your stimulus check. Okay, all right. So also it's going to affect your gas bill, your light bill. You know why? You're home all day, so normally the lights wouldn't probably be on all day. Now the kids and you are there, the lights is on constantly, the TV is on, everything is on constantly, around the clock, okay? The heat bill may go up depending on where you live, because if it's cold and in your home, of course, you're going to crank that up. So all of these things are just adding the tab up for the money that you do not have, okay? Food bill definitely went up. I can tell you right now that food have went up. Things that I used to pay a certain amount of money for have definitely went up. Some of it have doubled. Okay, so that's an expense that wasn't in the budget in the first place. And now that we have no money, it's really not in the budget. Something that you are suffering through. Okay? Credit cards. You're definitely suffering there, because you may not have money to pay even the minimum on that credit card. And so when you don't pay even the minimum, and let's say the bank that you have your credit card with is not willing to give you a break, then that puts a mark on your credit. You may have to pay late fees on top of that. Late fees could be enormous. Some banks have it $35, some have it way up there. You don't know what the fees are, but if I was you, I'd call them and see if I can make some kind of arrangements so that you don't suffer those late fees if possible, okay? Your stress level, through the roof. Anxiety, through the roof. It has to be, because the uncertainty, the uncertain knowledge of not knowing how you are going to survive, through the roof, okay? So if it's your anxiety, you know, and you're on meds, don't forget to take your meds, okay? Don't skip your meds because you're at home. Take your meds to keep yourself calm, okay? And if you're stressed and you're not on medicine, just sit down and try to figure out a solution, because that usually helps calm the nerves down. Okay? All right. Cancellations. That's a biggie. So my insurance company for my car said that they was gonna let people owe until the end of the month, and then at the end of the month you probably would have to pay, but they said they was going to revisit that at the end of the month, okay? Now, that's really nice, because usually car insurance, if you're a few days late, they cancel you right away. So that's really, really nice of them. But what happens at the end of the month if you don't have any money by then to pay them? And by then, of course, now another month's rent is due and everything else, okay? Real concerns. So I just wanted to make sure I come on and let you know that I personally talked to unemployment, and that your wait to get your check is anywhere between 29 days from the date that you filed, okay? And they have not received the $600 additional stimulus money yet. Maybe they'll have it by the end of the month. I don't know. Okay, this is April 8th today. So, you know, maybe it'll come. We're just going to keep praying, and we're going to keep thinking, and we're going to keep reducing them bills, okay, so that we can survive this, because we don't know. Another thing, we don't know how long this whole thing is going to go on for. We don't know if we're going to look at another 2 weeks of the shutdown, or if we're looking at another month and 2 weeks. We just don't know. So we have to do what we can to eliminate bills, cut down, and to survive, okay? And the last thing I want to leave you with, you should try to see what options you have if you have some pressing bills that have to be paid in order to save yourself. And if you figure out just those few bills, see how you can come up with getting some money to handle those bills, okay? All right, you should share this video because everybody wants to know what unemployment said. I got a live call. Okay? All right. Love you. Thank you for hanging around. Please check out my links below and subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. In regards to the links below, if you would like to support this channel in any way, please do so. Okay? And I'll see you on the next video. Okay? I was going to say something, but I think I'll hold that to the next video. Okay? Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.